Ben Booner is the name of the body that's going to have a camera hovering over him out in Dead Space. I must admit, I've never watched any of the Dead Space movies myself. Only part I can recite word for word is the famous eye heist scene. Can't recall any of the monsters. They're just a blurry orgy of limbs and sharp objects. Requiring education, I listened to a few minutes of this Dead Space podcast to get the gist. Turns out this franchise started all because of Chupacabra bonfire in Mexico. A seemingly ordinary event that somehow spirals into aliens. This server represents everything Dead Space with a fine balance of alien fighting colonial marines alongside space station civilians who live to do chores. Meaning it is most similar to the colonial marine server, minus the morning meetings and crammed car ride. Also, instead of going to the aliens, they come to you after an hour. When I played these rounds, it was usually an hour before I went to bed. So most of the time I'd be nodding off, leaving Ben unguided in the halls right as the action started. Tired and ready to go, I'd always seek to kill myself if I couldn't find the good deaths. Now, it doesn't say heavy role-playing, but the pacing and people's behavior makes it feel heavyweight. Everyone acts professional, files their taxes, and cleans up their stains, leading to a pretty mundane work environment where folks pretend they're not waiting for some otherworldly shit to come brutalize them. Anyone who's been through it already is preparing deep down for those unfriendly arrivals. On the surface, they can fake ignorance to what's going on, but their characters learning from past life mistakes. The advice I carried over was to reinvent yourself. Change your plain name to Boris to appear more exotic. Just for one round since the switch didn't save, leaving me stuck with Ben, a name with Objectian roots, originating from those things we throw shit in. Go ahead, toss everything at me, in me, around me. That's what I thought until I had gotten trapped in an unknown zone. I had to escape by taking access from a break room daydreamer. Yeah, it's against the rules to rob those away from their keyboards since it's rude to go through the pockets of the catatonic, but I was in a bind. It's equivalent to stealing the cell key from a sleepy jailer. Later, the charitable man confronted me and I lied about having his identity in my possession. Then I ran the guilty run. Once I got far enough away, I chucked what was his out of sight. He caught up right after and I let him search through my bags. Him coming up empty-handed got him all gaslit, an overused phrase that's commonly underutilized as a tactic. Something I'd rather see gain commonality is maps with stairs and elevators. While they can be more convoluted to memorize, I enjoy going up and down levels, primarily to jump from heights. It's important to have the ability to be thrown or throw a deserving participant off something tall. Give me more rooftop action is what I'm saying. Which kinda leads me into my next tangent of I wish there were more players on the weirder spin-off. I'm referring to the presumably dead world server and the ones about the 1700s. Normal space station is still the best to me, but it'd be cool to explore more cities in older time periods rather than having to slide into the sex servers or trying out the ones based in other pop culture universes. Don't get me wrong, any ERP 18 plus ass server I'm not banned from, I'm coming for you. Y'all make for funny content. As for a series I'd want to see condensed into space station rounds, I don't know, give me the Beyond Classics, anime, Dragon Ball, and whatnot. Fuck it, give me a Johnny Bravo station. One person controls antagonist Johnny Bravo while everyone else is a woman peacefully going about their day. Bless Johnny Bravo with Hulk powers and trader gear, however allow him to do no damage. Obviously his objectives would be to get rejected by as many women as possible. If he does get pussy, then the station explodes. See, that would only be fun like a handful of times. I don't have good taste. Well, I didn't have much to say about Dead Space 13. It's still in alpha testing, so gotta give it that extended grace period. Us fathers don't kick out our young at 12 years old anymore. We let them grow in our home deep into their 40s. Tell everybody, just you wait.